After that first loss, 3-game winning streak, and definitely the results that you want as you inch closer to conference play.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Guys have been playing very well, coming together. Our defense has been doing a great job, and we've been scoring a few goals, which is nice. We've created some good chances. We've had opportunities to score even more goals, but it's hard to complain when you're on a 3-game winning streak.
Not to think too much about last year, but did you guys have that 3-game winning streak last year?
I don't think so.
So
I think it's been a couple of years, actually.
So give you a raise. That's what I say.
There you go.
You guys still on the road this week for another week. Still waiting to get home, but conference play this week, I believe, at the Stanislaus.
No, East Bay and Monterey.
East Bay, Monterey. So just kind of talk about those matchups this week.
Yeah, I mean, both of those teams are having some decent results and some difficult results. They've played some good opponents, so I'm expecting, as is typical in our conference, it's going to be very difficult games. East Bay has made some changes, brought in some new kids, and from what I understand is much improved from last season. And Monterey Bay has a new head coach, and as a result of that, I think there's a lot of changes in their program as well. So they both had some good results, and I would expect both of them to be very difficult.
I'm sure you're thrilled to be entering conference play with a 3-game win streak rather than a 3-game losing streak.
Exactly. It's a good feeling to be where we're at from a standpoint of team spirit and confidence. The guys are going into the conference play now feeling that they have the ability to get results and confident in each other and the way we're performing, scoring goals and defending well. So, it's obviously a difficult situation with conference because of the fact that we've been on the road for a few weeks and then we're starting off on the road again in conference. We're playing against good opponents at their place, but with the spirit the way it is right now, I think the guys are going onto this road trip expecting to get results, and it's a nice place, a nice feeling, and a good place to be.
Being 3-1, is there anything that you could pinpoint just why you guys are where you are right now?
Honestly, it's the collective for me. I mean, there's a great team spirit. The guys are working hard for each other. They believe in each other. We're improved defensively. We're improved offensively. We have depth. We still have a pretty young group, but they're not playing young, and the young guys are stepping up and playing. I mean, Marco scored the first goal for us the other day as a true freshman, and we've got freshmen who are stepping up and contributing, and we have seniors and captains and leaders that are doing the same thing. So it's a really good collective feeling right now. The team spirit is very high, and I think ultimately what we accomplished this season long term is going to come from that. I mean, our guys are really competing well together. They believe in each other, and there's a great team spirit.
Coach, we haven't met yet. My name's Rick Macy. I'm the sports guy with Mad River Union.
Nice to meet you.
And your name?
Fred.
Fred. Fred, I've tried and was terrible at men's soccer for a few years, but it really helped me to appreciate the game.
Good.
And one thing that I learned also from playing and watching over the years is that selflessness can be one of the most important qualities in a soccer team.
Definitely.
Who is the player or the players that epitomize that for you guys?
I think one of the reasons why we're doing as well as we're doing is that's a hard question to answer this year. We have quite a few kids on our team that are doing the things that the team needs. We talk a lot about the motivation to do what the team needs versus looking for highlights or looking for rewards from yourself as an individual. And we have quite a few kids who are buying in and actually contributing that way. I mean, the list would be quite long actually from that. It's hard for me to pick one person to stand out to say that they're doing that because, to be fair, they all are.
Coach, that sounds like a high-class problem to have.
It is. I mean, that's why I'm smiling a lot more these days.
Okay. Transition, I discovered, also very important. To go from defense to attack with as little wasted motion as possible. Are you guys, do you feel that you're in that zone where you need to be?
Definitely. it was something that we actually keyed on in our last game, and it really helped us, particularly in the first goal. We talk a lot about the importance of transition in our game. We try to press and we try to, make the game difficult for the other team. And if we don't anticipate the opportunities to take advantage of that in transition, then it takes too long for us to step and press them, and then the other team has the ability to play away from our pressure. So transition is very key for us, and it's something that we talk a great deal about.
And back to your personnel. The players, I can kind of hear your response already, but the players that really epitomize that
Right.
that knowledge, that consciousness of how to implement, how to keep everybody on the same page then.
Well, I mean, I think it starts with our senior captains, Lumby Quistaley and Cameron Spencer. If we can't expect that kind of approach from our leaders, from our captains, I can't expect it from the young guys as well. And so they're doing a great job of leading by example for us, and they're really helping in all different functions of the game for us, but certainly that aspect is one that they've been very instrumental in.
Last question, Coach. Your goalkeeper, kind of an attacking mindset from the box, or more just distribute the ball and let the team take care of that?
No, we try to possess out of the back, and our goalkeeper does a great job of helping us start that aspect of our game. Chris had back-to-back shutouts, which I don't think has happened for quite a long time, and then 3 games in a row, as we mentioned, with positive results for us, is something that also hasn't happened in a while. And it's particularly on the game on Sunday. Chris came up very big for us. He made some saves very late in the game that really made the difference for us to help us hold on to the lead and get the result.
And that's Churns, right?
Yes, Chris Churns.
And he's a local product.
He is, Arcata High School.
I've got a couple more questions, but I'll save them for next time.
Sure, sounds great.
One other Chris Terms question real quick. Chris is a guy, he's a sophomore right now, but as a freshman, even now just having to battle with other guys, upperclassmen, to start. And
He's actually a junior.
Or junior.
Yeah, sorry.
Going by.
Time
But-
flies, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but for him, just, obviously competition and kind of, winning, opportunity now, getting the chance to show his ability. What does that say about him?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really positive thing, not just for Chris, but for the whole program. He's stepped up and won the starting position, and he's performing very well. I mean, we've only given up 3 goals in our first 4 games, and he's been very instrumental in that. He's moved his game forward, and he's at the point now where he's deserving of where he's at, and it's definitely benefiting all of us.